Welcome to Cars channel. If you believe a car should make your heart race before it even starts, if you believe horsepower still matters, and if the sound of a V8 still gives you chills, then you're in the right place. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, because today we're not just looking at a car, we're witnessing the return of an American icon. This is the Ford Mustang GT 700. The world is moving towards silence. Screens are replacing gauges. Electric motors are replacing engines. But Ford just sent a clear message. The muscle car isn't dead, and this Mustang doesn't whisper that message. It roars it. Stay with me till the end, because one design detail on this car reveals why Ford built this monster and who it's really for. The first thing that grabs you is the stance. Low, wide, unapologetically aggressive. The body wears a deep metallic silver finish, reflecting light like polished steel. Black racing stripes cut across the hood, instantly reminding you of Mustang heritage, but sharper, darker, and more serious. This car doesn't look fast. It looks angry. Up front, the Mustang GT 700 means business. The grille is wider and deeper, pulling air straight into the heart of the beast. The iconic Mustang emblem sits proudly in the center, a reminder of decades of American performance. Sharp LED headlights stretch inward with a predatory stare, while the lower bumper features massive air intakes wrapped in carbon fiber accents. Every edge here serves a purpose. Cooling, downforce, dominance. This front end doesn't ask for respect, it takes it. From the side, the GT 700 looks like it's moving even when parked. The long hood signals serious horsepower underneath. Deep sculpted side skirts keep airflow tight along the body, while aggressive side vents hint at heat management for high-performance driving. Black multi-spoke wheels fill the arches perfectly, giving the car a planted, muscular stance. This is classic Mustang muscle refined for the modern era. The wheels are finished in satin black, wrapped in ultra-wide performance tires designed for grip, not comfort. Behind them, massive performance brakes sit ready to tame all 700 horses. This setup tells you one thing clearly. Ford didn't build this car just for straight lines. They built it to handle power. Now, let's talk about the rear, because this is where the GT 700 gets serious. Slim LED taillights stretch across the back in a clean, modern layout, glowing red like heated steel. A large fixed rear wing sits proudly on top, adding downforce and track-focused attitude. The rear diffuser is aggressive and functional, housing quad exhaust tips that promise a sound no electric car could ever replace. This rear end doesn't fade away. It leaves an impression. While official interior details are limited, expectations are clear. The GT 700 will feature a driver-focused cockpit, digital performance gauges with real-time data, sport bucket seats wrapped in leather and Alcantara, flat-bottom steering wheel with performance controls. This cabin isn't built for distractions. It's built for connection. You don't sit in this car. You become part of it. Now let's talk about what really matters. The name GT 700 isn't symbolic. It's a promise. Expect around 700 horsepower, explosive throttle response, brutal acceleration, rear-wheel drive aggression with advanced traction control motion, response. This Mustang isn't about efficiency. It's about emotion, about the vibration in your chest when you press the gas. The GT 700 isn't trying to compete with luxury sedans. It's not trying to be soft. It exists for drivers who still believe steering feel matters, engine sound matters, driver involvement matters. Ford built this Mustang for people who don't want a future that's silent. Expected pricing could land between $85,000 and $95,000 USD, depending on trim and options. That makes the GT 700 one of the most powerful performance cars in its price range. This isn't just muscle, it's value muscle. Here's the detail people overlook. Ford didn't over-digitize this Mustang. They didn't remove its soul. While the industry moves toward quiet perfection, Ford doubled down on imperfection, the kind that feels alive. The GT 700 isn't about the future of cars. It's about the future of drivers. Now it's your turn. Is the Mustang GT 700 the muscle car we need right now? Or should performance move in a different direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Procars channel for more first looks, deep analysis, and legendary returns. Because some cars evolve quietly, and some return loud enough to shake the road. Welcome to Procars channel. If cars, for you, are more than transportation. If you believe muscle cars are about attitude, not efficiency, and if the sound of power still matters, then you're exactly where you should be. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, because today isn't just another first look. Today, the Camaro is back. This is the 2027 Chevrolet Camaro. For a moment, it felt like the Camaro was gone for good. The world changed. The industry went quiet. Performance became digital. But Chevrolet listened to the drivers. And instead of letting the Camaro fade into history, they brought it back stronger, sharper, and louder in spirit. Stay till the end, because one design choice on this Camaro reveals why Chevrolet refused to let this legend die. The first look hits hard. This Camaro doesn't look soft. It doesn't look polite. Finished in an electric blue body with bold neon pink accents, this design instantly separates itself from anything else on the road. The color choice alone sends a message. This Camaro isn't here to blend in. It's here to be seen. Up front, the Camaro looks mean and intentional. The wide black grille dominates the face, pulling in massive airflow for cooling and performance. Slim LED headlights stretch sharply toward the center, giving the car a focused, almost hostile stare. The lower bumper is layered with aerodynamic elements, finished with neon accent lines that outline the aggression. Every surface here is sharp. Every angle has purpose. This isn't nostalgia, it's evolution. From the side, the Camaro looks planted and powerful. The long hood reminds you this car still values horsepower. Deep side skirts keep the body visually low, while sculpted panels guide airflow smoothly toward the rear. The wide black wheels, wrapped in performance tires, sit perfectly inside muscular fenders. This is the kind of stance that tells you the car is ready even when standing still. The wheels are finished in gloss black with neon highlights, adding contrast against the blue body. Behind them, high-performance braking hardware waits to control serious speed. Chevrolet clearly understood one thing: power is useless without control. This Camaro is built to drive, not just to look fast. Now let's talk about the rear. This is where the Camaro leaves its signature. Sleek LED taillights glow with a modern edge, stretching across a wide rear stance. A large rear wing sits proudly on top, adding downforce and track-ready attitude. The rear diffuser is aggressive and functional, housing quad exhaust tips that promise a deep, unmistakable Camaro growl. This rear end doesn't disappear into traffic. It announces departure. While official interior images are still limited, expectations are clear. The 2027 Camaro focuses on the driver. Expect a performance-focused digital instrument cluster, physical controls where they matter, sport bucket seats with strong bolstering, a steering wheel designed for grip, not decoration. This cabin is about connection. The Camaro doesn't distract the driver. It challenges them. Chevrolet hasn't officially confirmed specs, but make no mistake, this Camaro is built on performance DNA. Expect high-output powertrain options, brutal acceleration, rear-wheel drive character, a driving experience that rewards confidence. This isn't a car built to impress spreadsheets. It's built to impress drivers. The 2027 Camaro exists for a reason. It exists for people who don't want driving to feel automated. For those who want feedback through the steering, sound through the exhaust, emotion through acceleration. This Camaro isn't trying to be perfect. It's trying to be alive. Expected pricing could land between $70,000 and $85,000 USD, depending on trims and performance packages. That places the Camaro in a serious performance bracket, but still accessible compared to exotic alternatives. This is American muscle done right. Here's the detail most people miss. Chevrolet didn't bring back the Camaro because of trends. They brought it back because drivers asked for it. In a world moving towards silence, the Camaro represents resistance. Resistance against boring cars. Against lifeless driving. The Camaro didn't return to compete with the future. It returned to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. Now I want to hear from you. Is the 2027 Camaro the comeback muscle car we needed? Or should Chevrolet have taken a different path? Drop your opinion in the comments. Subscribe to Pro Cars channel for more first looks, deep analysis, and legendary returns. Because some legends don't fade away. They come back louder. Welcome to Pro Cars channel. If you're someone who gets excited about futuristic designs, legendary nameplates, and cars that aren't just driven but felt, then trust me, you're exactly where you belong. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, because what you're about to see is not just a car, it's a comeback story. Now take a breath, because this is the 2027 BMW Z8, a name that once disappeared quietly and now returns louder, sharper, and more emotional than anyone expected. BMW didn't bring back the Z8 to chase trends. They brought it back to remind the world who they are. In an era full of electric numbers, silent acceleration, and touchscreen overload, the 2027 Z8 feels different. It feels intentional. It feels personal. It feels like BMW saying, "We still remember how to make people fall in love." Let's start at the front, because that's where the Z8 makes eye contact. That wide, low stance immediately tells you this car is serious. The signature kidney grille is still here, but it's not screaming. It's sculpted, stretched, and framed in dark gloss accents, giving it a modern yet respectful look. The headlights are slim, sharp, almost surgical. They don't look aggressive for attention, they look confident. Like the car already knows it doesn't need to prove anything. And that red paint? It's not loud red. It's deep, metallic, emotional red, the kind that changes tone as light moves across it. This isn't a color. It's a mood. Now move to the side. This is where the soul of the Z8 lives. Long hood, short rear deck. A perfect balance that reminds you of classic roadsters but reimagined for 2027. The body lines flow naturally, not forced. No unnecessary cuts. No fake vents trying to impress Instagram. The wheels are large, dark, and purposeful, wrapped in performance tires that look ready even while standing still. This car doesn't look parked. It looks like it's waiting. From the back, the Z8 whispers instead of shouts. Slim LED taillights stretch across the rear, giving it width and presence. The diffuser is aggressive but clean, functional, not dramatic for no reason. Dual exhausts sit low, hinting at power without begging for attention. This is confidence done right. You don't chase this car. This car lets you catch up. Step inside. And this is where BMW proves they still understand drivers. No oversized screens screaming for attention. No futuristic nonsense just for show. The interior feels driver-focused, wrapped in premium leather, brushed metal, and subtle ambient lighting. Everything is angled toward the steering wheel because this car remembers why it was built. The seats hug you, not trap you. The steering wheel feels thick, real, connected. This is a cockpit, not a living room. BMW hasn't officially revealed everything, and that's intentional. But based on what we're seeing, expect a high-performance hybrid or next-gen combustion setup delivering serious power, instant response, and classic BMW balance. This isn't about drag races. It's about connection, throttle feel, steering feedback. That moment when the road disappears and it's just you and the machine. Let's be honest. The 2027 BMW Z8 will not be cheap. And it shouldn't be. Expected pricing could land well above $180,000, possibly more, depending on production numbers. Because this isn't a mass market car. It's a statement. Here's the part most people miss. BMW didn't revive the Z8 to compete. They revived it to remind. To remind fans that emotion still matters. That heritage still sells. That cars can still have soul. If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure you subscribe, because we don't just show cars here, we tell their stories. And comment below, would you choose the new Z8 over modern supercars? Here's the twist no one is talking about. The 2027 BMW Z8 might not be about the future at all. It might be BMW quietly saying, the future is great, but never forget where passion started. The Z8 doesn't chase trends. It doesn't beg for likes. It doesn't need to scream. It exists for those who still believe driving should feel like something. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly why it matters. Subscribe to Supercars channel, because legends don't disappear. They return. Welcome to Supercars channel. If futuristic machines, next-generation performance, and cars that feel more like engineering miracles than transportation excite you, then you're exactly where you need to be. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, because what you're about to see isn't just rare. It's almost unreal. This is the 2027 Mercedes-AMG 1. And no, this is not just another supercar. This is Formula One technology with license plates. Most hypercars try to look fast. Some try to sound aggressive. Others chase numbers. But the AMG one? It doesn't try. It simply exists, and everything else moves out of the way. Mercedes didn't design this car to impress social media. They built it to prove something. That racing DNA doesn't belong only on tracks. Look at the front. That Panamericana grille isn't decorative, it's functional, aggressive, and unmistakably AMG. The vertical slats give the car a wide, dominant face that feels planted even while standing still. The headlights are razor-thin, sharp, and focused almost like the car is staring through you, not at you. No unnecessary drama, just intent. The front splitter sits extremely low, sculpted in carbon fiber, designed to glue the car to the road at insane speeds. This isn't styling. This is aerodynamics, wearing a suit. The white finish on this AMG 1 isn't about elegance. It's about contrast. Against the carbon fiber, black aero parts, and deep shadows, the white highlights every curve, every vent, every air channel. This car doesn't hide its complexity. It shows it off. From the side, the AMG 1 looks stretched, low, and brutally efficient. The body hugs the mechanical components tightly, no wasted space. Every vent you see is real. Every cut feeds air where it's needed. Those massive wheels, wrapped in ultra-high-performance tires, hiding carbon ceramic brakes built to survive track abuse. The roof scoop pulls air directly into the engine, a detail borrowed straight from Formula One. This car breathes like a race car, because it is one. Now look at the back. The rear wing isn't just for show, it actively adjusts depending on speed and driving mode. The diffuser is massive, aggressive, and functional. And then there's the exhaust. Centered, high-mounted, minimal. That's not a design choice. That's race engineering. The taillights are slim and futuristic, echoing modern Mercedes design language while keeping things brutally clean. Step inside, and forget luxury expectations. The AMG 1 interior doesn't pamper you. It prepares you. Fixed carbon bucket seats, minimal padding. Everything focused on weight reduction and control. The steering wheel looks like it belongs in a race car because it does. Flat bottom. Integrated controls. No distractions. Screens are compact, purposeful, showing performance data instead of animations. This cabin isn't asking how comfortable you are. It's asking how brave you are. Now, let's talk about what makes this car almost unbelievable. The AMG 1 uses Formula One-derived hybrid technology, a high-revving engine combined with electric motors, producing insane power with surgical precision. This isn't about top speed numbers alone. It's about response. Throttle input feels instant. Acceleration feels violent. The car doesn't build speed, it teleports. Driving this isn't casual. It's an event. Let's be honest. The 2027 Mercedes-AMG 1 is not for everyone, and it was never meant to be. Expected pricing goes well beyond $2.7 million. and that's before exclusivity premiums. This isn't a purchase. It's an invitation to an elite club. If you appreciate machines built without compromise, subscribe to ProCars channel, because we don't chase trends, we chase legends. And comment below, would you actually drive the AMG 1 or just collect it? Here's the truth most people miss. Mercedes didn't need to build the AMG 1. They chose to. They built it to show what happens when engineers are allowed to dream without limits. No marketing shortcuts. No comfort excuses. No mass production compromises. Just raw ambition. The AMG 1 isn't about the future of cars. It's about the future of engineering courage. In a world moving towards silence, screens, and safe choices, this car is loud, complex, and unapologetic. And that's exactly why it will be remembered. Some cars are fast. Some are expensive. Some are beautiful. But very few are legendary the moment they exist. The 2027 Mercedes AMG 1 is not chasing history. It's creating it. Subscribe to ProCars channel, because some cars don't return. They redefine what's possible. IDCDCC. Welcome to ProCars channel. If you believe cars should make your heart race before they even move, if you think driving should feel personal, mechanical, and real, then you're exactly where you belong. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, because today is not about a new car. It's about the return of a legend. This is the 2027 Porsche Carrera GT. Some cars fade away with time. Others become myths. The Carrera GT didn't disappear. It waited. It waited for a generation that missed it, and for a world ready to understand what it truly was. And now, Porsche has brought it back. Not louder, not flashier, but truer. One look at the front, and you know this isn't trying to impress trends. The headlights are smooth, rounded, and deeply focused, a modern evolution of Porsche's iconic face. No aggressive slashes. No unnecessary angles. Just confidence. The front bumper sits low, sculpted for airflow, with subtle carbon fiber elements guiding air underneath the car. This isn't shouting performance. It's whispering control. The green center stripe reminds us, this car respects its racing heritage. Modern supercars often feel angry. The Carrera GT feels intentional. Every line flows. Every curve has a reason. This design doesn't fight the wind. It dances with it. From the side, the Carrera GT looks perfectly proportioned. Low nose. Mid-engine stance. Wide rear shoulders. The side air intakes are sculpted into the body, feeding the engine while keeping the design clean and timeless. The wheels are large but elegant, finished in black, wrapped in performance rubber that's built for connection, not comfort. This car doesn't want to isolate you from the road. It wants you to feel everything. Now move to the back. And this is where memories come alive. The rear wing rises with purpose, not drama. The diffuser is wide, functional, and unapologetically mechanical. The taillights glow softly modern, but unmistakably Porsche. And the exhaust? Centered, honest, pure. This isn't about sound effects. It's about character. Step inside, and immediately you understand something. This car was built for drivers, not passengers. Low seating position, minimal distractions. Materials chosen for feel, not flash. The steering wheel is clean, direct, and perfectly sized. No overload of buttons, just control. Digital displays exist, but they don't dominate. They support, they don't replace. This interior doesn't entertain you, it engages you. Here's what makes the 2027 Carrera GT special. It doesn't chase the biggest numbers. It chases connection. Power delivery is smooth, linear, and emotional. Acceleration builds like a story, not a punchline. This car rewards skill. It respects bravery, and it punishes carelessness. Driving it isn't easy, and that's the point. Let's talk reality. The 2027 Porsche Carrera GT is expected to sit well above $1.8 million, depending on configuration and allocation. But this isn't a car you buy because you can. It's a car you buy because you understand it. Limited numbers, strict ownership screening, pure Porsche philosophy. If you believe cars should still have a soul, subscribe to Supercars channel and comment below. Is the Carrera GT the greatest driver car ever made? Porsche didn't revive the Carrera GT to compete with hypercars. They revived it to remind the world what driving used to feel like, and what it still can. In an era of automation and silence, this car chooses engagement and emotion. That's a brave move. Here's the secret no one tells you. The 2027 Carrera GT isn't about the future. It's about protecting the past. It's Porsche saying, some things should never be forgotten. Not every car needs to be the fastest. Some just need to be remembered. The Porsche Carrera GT doesn't ask for attention. It earns respect. And now, it's back. Subscribe to Supercars channel, because legends don't disappear. They wait for the right moment to return.